What is going on, guys? Now today I'm going to be bringing you guys a Wi-Fi battle. I know it's been quite a long time since I uploaded one, but I've just been busy breeding pokes and whatnot, same as everyone else. So today I'm going to be having a battle against Dewey. I figured the only lead he has is T-Tar and Heliolisk, and Diggersby handles both of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave with Diggersby. He leads T-Tar, so I'm just going to go for the U-turn. I figured he's not going to stay in, so I'll be able to get switch initiative on whatever he switches into. He decides to switch into Dragonite. Now, I really thought that it was weird that he was running multi-scale and sand at the same time, so not that it really matters, because I'm just going to go ahead and U-turn out and go into my Politoed. I figured now he's not going to want to stay in to take an Ice Beam. He doesn't want to lose his Dragonite quite yet, so I'm going to go ahead and predict this and go for the Scald, hoping to get a burn on whatever he wants to switch into. Even if he's sitting in Dragonite, a burn on it would have been nice. He switched into his Azumarill, which is perfect. The Rain Boosted Scald does a lot. That's because I'm modest, max special attack. Don't get the burn, but I'm just going to stay in and sack my Politoed. I would have liked to get the burn, but not like it really matters. Now you're probably thinking, why did you stay in and just sack it? Well, I really had nothing to switch in on it. I mean, Roserade was my only switch in, and Roserade gets 2-hit KO'd with by Azumarill's Play Rough, so despite it being resisted. So I'm going to bring in my Roserade. Just going to over the Sludge Bomb, hoping to take out the Azumarill. He ends up switching to Dragonite. I get the Poison, which is nice, because now I'm going to be able to knock him out with the Dazzling Gleam. So Dragonite goes down. This is pretty good for me. He's going to bring in Scizor. Now, I have really nothing to switch into a Bullet Punch, so I'm just, besides the Azumarill, but I want a Azumarill at full, so I'm just going to go ahead and stay in. Go over the Sleep Powder. He ends up switching into Tyranitar. I'm pretty sure a banded Bullet Punch would have killed, so I'm kind of thinking that Scizor is not banded, but Mega Scizor, my bad. So I end up catching the Tyranitar on the switch, which is nice. I can't really do much to this T-Tar, especially if it's specially defensive. And yeah, so either he's going to stay in and want to take a Leaf Storm for some reason, or he's going to switch to Scizor, wanting to scare me out and knowing that he can wall my Roserade for days. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out, go to my Azumarill. He does switch into his Scizor. Now, I'm just going to go right for the Waterfall, because this Scizor is kind of a problem. And Azumarill is my only thing that can live a Bullet Punch from a Scizor. Or he can take it decently well just because Azumarill is bulky. He ends up going for the Swords Dance, which I don't believe was the right play. He should have just went for 2 Bullet Punches. But now I don't know if I can live another Bullet Punch, so I'm just going to go ahead and stay in anyway. And I actually do end up living the +2 Bullet Punch, which I'm guessing it's because Dewey doesn't Ivy Breed. So yeah, there's that. So I'm going to be able to take him out with a Waterfall, and that big threat is out of the way. Now he's going to go ahead and bring in his Heliolisk. Now, I'm going to predict him to predict me to go into Diggersby, and go for Focus Blast or Surf. Because he probably thinks I'm going to switch in on like an Electric type move. So he goes for the Surf, so I'm going to switch into my Roserade, eat that up for days. I think Roserade's a better switch in anyway than Diggersby. Just because Roserade walls the complete hell out of Heliolisk, so he ends up bringing in T-Tar. I forget what I go for here. I just go for the Leaf Storm. I know it's going to do a lot of damage. It's not going to do that much. Actually, that did nothing. I'm lying through my teeth. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I think I go into my Diggersby. Yeah, I go into my Diggersby, just to threaten it out with the U-turn or the Earthquake. He ends up switching into his Gengar. Now, I figured he might want to sub, predicting me to switch, thinking that I have nothing to really hit him with, so I'm gonna try and surprise him here with the Scarf. and if he does go for sub, then he probably won't have enough HP to make it, or I'll be able to just knock him out with the Adamant Stone Edge. But I end up missing the Stone Edge, and he ends up hitting the Focus Blast, which I'm like, are you serious? So this Gengar is just chilling here. Now I'm gonna have to play around it a little better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in my Absol. Now I'm gonna predict him to predict me to be slower than him and want to go for Sucker Punch, and I'm gonna predict him to go for the Substitute, and I'm gonna go for the Night Slash to break the sub. Now, since I am Mega Absol now, I am going to be able to outspeed him on the next turn, because for those of you who don't know, Mega Absol has base 115 speed. So I am base 80 speed, I do believe, 70 or 80 speed before Mega Evolving. And now I'm going to be able to outspeed him and take him out with a Night Slash. And he was really dumbfounded in the call. He's like, how did you outspeed me? What? What? And I'm like, dude, I Mega Evolved. And he's like, oh. Okay, so after I take out the Gengar with a Night Slash, he's gonna go ahead and switch into his Heliolisk. I'm not confident that a Sucker Punch will be able to take him out, and I don't want to get hit with a Focus Blast or anything like that, so just gonna go ahead and make the safe play and go into my Roserade. Goes for the Volt Switch, gets a crit. I don't think it really mattered that much in the long run. So he's gonna bring in his Sleeping T-Tar, and I really am not a fan of T-Tar this gen, because Sand is really annoying to me. Anyways, so I'm just gonna go for the Dazzling Gleam here just to get a little bit of damage in. Just enough damage in so I can take him out with a Leaf Storm. So he's still asleep. I believe he has a T-Tar and a Azumarill and a Heliolisk left, so if he woke up, I would have probably died the crunch and would have had Diggersby, but then he would have had a Azumarill, so pretty good that he was asleep. But then again, I still had my Absol 2 waiting in the wings just to handle Azumarill. But anyway, I'm able to take out the T-Tar with the Leaf Storm, and in comes Azumarill. This is kind of a misplay here. I don't know why he did this. I guess he thought at -2 he'd be able to live. Well, I'm at -2. He'd be able to live a Leaf Storm, but I mean, it's still Leaf Storm and it's still a Roserade. I'm going to be able to take him out. So he doesn't Aqua Jet or anything. He just goes for Waterfall, I'm guessing, and I just take him with Leaf Storm. So in comes Heliolisk. I know he has to lock himself into a move because I'm pretty sure he's Scarfed or Specs or something. I'm pretty sure he's Scarfed. I'm just going to go for the Sleep Powder. And then on the next turn, since I'm at -2, I don't want to just hit him with another Sludge Bomb or Leaf Storm. It's not going to do that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into my Azumarill. Good thing I saved this, and good thing the Sand subsided the time it did, because I would have died to Sand, I think. So I'm gonna hope that he's gonna not wake up this turn, and I'm gonna go for the Play Rough, hoping to knock him out, but he wakes up and takes me out with Thunderbolt, which is fine, because I'm just gonna go into my Roserade and take him out with a Leaf Storm. So this is gonna be a good game. Dewey. Go ahead and check him out. His link will be in the description below. And you guys are probably wondering how I was able to record in this capture card quality. I want to go ahead and give a big thanks to Zabuza, the guy who recorded this for me. Go ahead and check him out. His link will be in the description below. He records battles for everyone, which is a very nice, very charitable man he is. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to be bringing you guys more battles. I do have a lot that I want to upload, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys later. Alright, peace.